Today, God declares, "You are my residence." I am not intrigued by the solitary spires of stained glass loveliness. You are a secure location for my visits and accommodations. I extend my arm to you today and gaze upon you with affection and benevolence. I have constructed my residence within the confines of your heart, where I will reside and introduce myself to you as Jehovah. The favor I bestow upon you today will be evident to all who observe my actions. I will pour my rains over the land, making your land and life better with my goodness, in addition to signs, marvels, and wonders. Witnesses will be present. Reject all alternatives, the Father instructs regarding the reality of my presence in your life. My arrival will be impossible to miss, as the deity of transformation will be present to effect the change you have been anticipating. I would greatly appreciate your assistance with my endeavors. The irrational rituals and chanting of the pagan community are conducted in the expectation that their lives will be transformed without any particular reason. I am not that individual, and you are not either. I am the Lord God Almighty. Individuals who are acquainted with me will exhibit remarkable resilience and accomplish remarkable feats. Avoid being passive or fatalistic. When you turn to me with faith and sure hope, I will descend in great grandeur to bless and save you, and you must resist the enemy's attack. Today, God commands, do not be apprehensive about the upheaval. I assure you that I will never abandon you. I will never abandon you to confront the consequences of my actions independently. This is not intended to cause you any harm. I am altering the course of your life to guide you to new locations where you can acquire your possessions and claim the land of my plenty as your own. The Father states, today, I grant you the title deed to a life that surpasses your most ambitious aspirations and a newfound sense of hope. Maintain a composed demeanor in all situations. Avoid long-term agreements that are predicated on business as usual or the status quo. A new alliance of honest individuals is being formed, and relationships that are not successful are coming to an end. The Father declares, I am emerging from the confines and entrapments of the known. The iron bars of punishment are dissolving away, and the walls that confine you are now open. Proceed. Feel liberated. You can be confident that I am a member of a community of brothers and sisters who understand you and recognize the essence of your being, as I have crafted it. I am revealing my grandeur, and my weakness is diminishing. Where dread and doubt once reigned, bravery has now taken their place. Right now, you have the opportunity. Ascend. Depart. Proceed. You are addressing the situations and circumstances that you encounter with a new strategy. The Father asserts that this is the moment for imminent rise, breakthrough, and expansion. Currently, God asserts that He is the source of provision and that His primary objective is to fulfill your needs and desires. The Father instructs, do not use the terms deficit or lack. I am not a deity who is associated with deficits or scarcity. My people have been suffering for an excessive amount of time as a result of those who have defamed my name by recounting tales of poverty, decline, and debt. I think that resources are currently racing toward you to assist you in financing and achieving all of your objectives and requirements. Warehouses are preparing to commence operations. Demonstrate your faith by being benevolent and contributing to charitable organizations, and communicate your desires through prayer. I will assist the Spirit in transferring your money from the realm of despair to the realm of bountiful prosperity, as you are investing in the kingdom. According to the Father, you will no longer be required to fret about money. I think that money will now be of significant importance to you. Money will be agitated throughout the night, as it is uncertain whether it has sufficient resources to satisfy your values. I am in search of financial field marshals and wholesalers in my vicinity. You will become a manager of substantial sums of money that can be utilized to support my kingdom's work by contributing your resources freely to my objectives, thereby joining those who adhere to the kingdom's regulations. The Father informs you that the advantages of growth will now provide for all of your desires, objectives, and requirements. On the day that I transfer control of human economies to my loyal, the Father declares, abundance will be distributed freely, and those who reject it or advocate for false modesty and deprivation will be banished. Before the video continues, I request that you like the video and share it with your family and friends. I also request that you consider donating some dollars, as I do not have a house and I need to build a new one. Today, God implores you to possess a faith that is both courageous and audacious. With the illumination of my presence within you, venture forth into the world and vanquish your adversaries. No hesitation or failure will be tolerated on your behalf. There is no failure within me, and I possess you as you possess me. Move forward with the expectation of success, utilizing the inner fortitude to support your objectives through action. I appreciate your ability to confront the established resistance that stands in your way. Trusting that I will always be there for you brings me joy. Always trust the information you are given, and be assured that I am on your side if you are compelled to choose between doubt and belief. I do not appreciate being spiritually restricted or having a limited perspective. It is crucial to maintain a distance from individuals who are perpetually seeking reasons to be skeptical. They claim it is spiritual, but it is merely a manifestation of dread and reluctance to take risks. To walk by faith, one must be prepared to confront hazards. Therefore, let the Father's work be the bold work of hind feet on lofty places. Refrain from contemplating the past in a manner that induces feelings of anxiety and apprehension. Conversely, contemplate the future. Adhere to my decision, as it is the position I would be in your circumstances. I have extended a favor to you. My kindness is upon you today. I will maintain my stance regarding you, and the result is certain. Today, God extends an invitation to enter the splendor. Today is the day on which you eliminate the illusion of power in your existence. The Father declares that the adversary and the accuser are being repelled, and that a new gift from heaven is being bestowed upon your spiritual development. The reaper will be inferior to the plowman, and the seeds you plant will yield a harvest before their contact with the soil. This is the prediction of Amos 9 verse 13. Refrain from contemplating the past. Maintain your focus on the future and refrain from dwelling on the past. For those who courageously embrace the expectation and anticipation of the greater grandeur that is unfolding, including yourself today, I have established significant and extraordinary opportunities. Enter the structure. Ensure that the room is filled with happiness. Be grateful in advance, as the Father assures you that you will not be disappointed or fall short in any manner. Today, God desires that you maintain a steadfast sense of optimism. I urge you to confront your doubt and negativity at this moment. I implore you to never yield to or delay dealing with individuals who do not believe in me and instead opt to be skeptical, pessimistic, and rude to my adherents. In my organization, you are a combatant. You now possess my intervening grace, my power, and my radiance to transform your circumstances and those of those around you. I dispatch my messengers to you for you to construct your lives around them, as Timothy did with Paul and John Mark with the Apostle Peter. I am followed by individuals who are located on earth. My prophets reside in the region. I am not seeking to manipulate or exploit you. Rather, I am seeking to empower you to ascend and claim what is lawfully yours, thereby enabling you to become the man or woman of God that I have envisioned for you. According to the Father, the term achievement is not derogatory. Today, it appears that my leaders are experiencing a deluge of spiritual deficiency. However, I am taking steps to rectify this. Join in the process of effecting that change. Demonstrate some spirit. Demonstrate fortitude. Resolve to eliminate any feelings of self-pity and disrespect when you are experiencing significant tension. I assure you that you will ascend to a realm of righteousness, joy, and tranquility if you can endure the tension. Require that the land and existence provide you with an abundance. Place yourself and the items I provide on the altar as a live sacrifice. Are you prepared for the event of change? Are you prepared to assert that, as He is, so are you in the earth? I encourage you to achieve a level of growth that surpasses anything you have ever achieved on earth today to become a God carrier among my people and all people. Today is your day. Today, God instructs us that nothing, not even cancer, can impede us if we can persuade others to believe. The Father, God, declares, I made you. You were designed to resemble me. I have instructed you to serve as a messenger from God on earth. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to acknowledge the present moment as a timeless entity that imbues your existence with eternity? What limitations will time impose on you? Inquisitiveness of the Father. Your masters are not the passage of time and wear and strain. All of your days have been recorded in my ledger. What does it signify to the skeptic or critic if I have requested that you remain until I return? Before the video continues, I request that you donate some dollars to us. I do not have a house and I need to build a new one. The Father asserts that, even though certain items are yet to be delivered, a significant amount of information is already accessible. The current resource at your disposal is wisdom. You are currently in need of healing. At present, miracles are occurring, and they are benefiting you and those in your vicinity due to the effectiveness of your actions and the evidence of your faith. Do you believe this to be accurate? Your Father instructs you to proceed from the cemeteries and misunderstandings of religious understanding and the skeptical minds. By traversing Miracle Valley, you ascend Miracle Mountain. Today is a new day. A new era. Rise above the constraints of human comprehension, which is finite, limited, and predicated on mortality, by entering the system of heaven. I will guide you. I am contacting you at this moment. Today, God declares that humiliation and suffering will cease. I have no interest in self-reproach or condemning oneself for circumstances that are beyond one's control. I implore you to extend forgiveness and absolve yourself of any responsibility. As long as you allow self-inflicted pain, false guilt, and self-centered regret to enter your existence, your enemy will remain with you. Today, you must genuinely acknowledge in your heart that I am not the Grand Inquisitor of the universe. Release your sorrow and lament the events that transpired and the accomplishments that were unsuccessful. Proceed. Ignore the reasons or remorse that other individuals are unable to relinquish. I am the most concerned with your transgressions and shortcomings, and I release you and grant you forgiveness. Just as I flipped the tables in the temple in Jerusalem, rise and enter my home with all the fervor you possess. Turn the tables on individuals who profit from remorse, shame, and blame. We should conclude the matter today. Avoid becoming ensnared in self-referential concepts that originate from the past. Utilize the most profound aspects of your being and allow me to cleanse each stratum with the essence of my word. I am certain that you are purified. I inform you that I have forgiven you. My blessing and favor are the primary factors that are influencing your present, and they will be fully realized in your future, bestowing the same favor in ways that you could never have imagined. The Father declares that these are yours, and your righteousness is derived from me. The melody in your heart is the strife in your life, as God informs you today. You should venture outside today and engage in a musical battle with your music. Compose a new melody in my presence and observe as a new event unfolds in front of you. Things will evolve. Things will transform. The heavens will open up, and new life and hope will emerge from the ashes of death and failure if you praise and glorify my name. Inform those who are residing in darkness of my greatness, and they will rise and pursue my light. These will be souls for your work and gems for your crown when you meekly and freely praise and honor me every day. The Father asserts that my name is significant and greatly magnified in your life. My name is a tower that is both massive and well defended. You will be able to appreciate my benevolence and witness the destruction of the enemy that attempted to harm your life. They will kneel in front of the ark of my presence, which is situated between the cherubim in the most sacred part of your heart. There will be an abundance of honor and renown in your land. Inside, you will find refuge in my beauty and fortitude. Please bring a donation. Enter my courts. Immerse yourself in the waters that are yours and provide you with vitality, and take advantage of the abundance I have to offer. Today, God informs you that the earth and heaven are uniting in your life. It is my splendor that is securing itself over you, revealing my presence to demonstrate who I am and liberating you from all threats. My dear, your initial environment is an expansive paradise. As a result of that divine favor, you will continue to prevail. You are not hindered by your past. You are not constrained by your social status or the place of your birth. The sole constraint on your future is the faith-based gift that I placed in your heart before the creation of the universe. The Father states, I knew you and contacted you before your birth. I recorded each day of your life in my book while you were still in the womb of eternity. You must be aware that your circumstances will undergo a significant transformation today. A new chapter and page in the narrative of my eternal life are about to unfold, revealing fate and fundamentally altering the concept of success in life. My bond has now revealed to you new dimensions, and I have fulfilled my promises in ways that you could never have anticipated. I refer to you as the offspring of the promises of Calvary. In your life, no component of the cross will be absent. I am present to cleanse, heal, and liberate you, commencing immediately. Today, God declares, I am aware of your sitting and rising. I am certain that I comprehend the path you are currently traveling. I am in a position to safeguard, defend, and ensure your safety when all of your other dependencies are disregarded, leaving you vulnerable to damage. I will ensure your safety. Your towering building is me. You will proclaim the evidence of my steadfast support against the adversary from the walls of my faithfulness, and you will be safeguarded. I can comprehend and recall each word you spoke with precision as a result of my meticulous reading. Your words should be influenced by the intensity of my faithfulness. Avoid fear, even though the adversary is approaching from all directions. I have extended my assistance to you out of benevolence, not malice. I am aware of your essence. The Father states, I evaluate each asset in your life and create opportunities for exceptional development to enable you to fulfill all of your obligations and realize your full potential today. Today, God instructs you to distribute the gifts He has bestowed upon you to others. The acts of kindness you perform for others will provide you with a significant return. Engaging with prophetic statements involves the dissemination of the words that my prophets have imparted to you to others. Please bear in mind that no prophecy can be interpreted in any manner. Although you were granted the term, it was never intended to be kept covert or private. If this were not the case, there are sections of my word that would only apply to the individuals to whom it was originally written. Are you grateful for the Rhema word that my servants have spoken over your life? Afterward, contribute to the betterment of the lives of others by disclosing the experiences that have had a profound impact on you. By performing this action, you are ensuring that the word is fulfilled for both yourself and them. The Father declares, it is time for maturity in my dominion. It is now time for my people to truly embrace the gifts, missions, and callings that I have bestowed upon them. I do not approach any aspect of your life in a piecemeal manner, my darling. I am an utter contradiction. Commit yourself entirely to the narrative that was composed about you before the creation of the world. Refuse to remain in the emotional childishness and shallowness of youth. I have urged you to emulate the level of wisdom that I exhibited during my time on earth. Avoid being influenced by evolving beliefs. My people are influenced by the objectives and construction of other individuals' kingdoms, rather than by my own. Decide today to become a seeker of the kingdom and remain connected to the vine that I represent as I guide you to a level of fulfillment and fruitfulness that has never been witnessed before. The time of mourning has concluded, according to God. The time for weeping over the loss of items has passed. Remove the garments of sorrow and embrace the indescribable joy and happiness that are your inheritance. Failures of the past do not and will not determine your current identity. You ensure that no one is disappointed. The trajectory of your life is irrelevant. I am the divine being who traverses time and space to transform the trajectory of your existence from one of failure and suffering to one of progress and success. I assure you that you will perform exceptionally in the more advanced regions of the globe from this point forward. The era of simplicity has come to an end. For an extended period, you had resided in the wooded region adjacent to the mountain. Today, you are revealing your identity to all. The Father instructs you to prepare your belongings. Return your luggage and depart with them. The wounds of the past. A preoccupation with the opinions of others and feelings of insecurity. I made statements about you and your fate during the celestial meetings that are the sole thing that matters. Do not assume culpability, as I explicitly stated in my word that you were holy and pure before the creation of the earth. You were among the sons of God who rejoiced in melody as I excavated the abyss and established the earth's foundations. Therefore, the Father commands, sing. Joy is the substance of the kingdom, and you possess it. The kingdom is joy, and when my joy is present in your life, a new day and a new promise will commence, thereby altering all that follows. Today, God informs you that He has been present in your past and will continue to be in your future. It is still possible for Plan A to be implemented, as it is not yet too late. The items you believed were irretrievably lost are now in my custody. The Father guarantees that He will safeguard the possessions you have entrusted to Him. You can rely on me to provide you with a fresh perspective on a new life, even when loss appears to be unalterable and depressing. Today, I desire for you to experience a sense of anticipation, optimism, and excitement regarding the potential changes I can facilitate in terms of ministry opportunities, resources, and connections. Regardless of the individual, they informed you that your mission had concluded. They disagreed with my assessment of you. They informed you of the events that were to occur, however, they did not subscribe to their claims. The Father instructs them to trust the messengers, however, if they do not believe their words, they should refrain from listening to them until they reach adulthood. They rejected my assertions regarding you because they contradicted their beliefs, which indicates that they were insufficiently mature or compassionate. It is important to remember that certain individuals have the potential to make a significant impact through their compassion. The prophet who informs you of my heart, love, and higher aspirations for your life is adhering to the instructions, encouragement, and comfort that are inherent to the role of a prophet, as elucidated in my text. Acknowledge this, set the remainder aside, remain silent, and pay attention to me. I am conveying a concise message that will empower you to confront any challenges that may arise. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.